breaking news we've been following all morning. That massive fire burning out of control right now in Port Sutton. Rob Munoz is there on the scene. He's been talking with investigators and hazmat crews about the latest information. Rob, it looks like that fire is not in any way, shape, or form under control this morning.
Well, Dan, let me tell you, we've been watching this all morning long since 2 hours since we got out here. What the pile of steel on fire was, what it looks like is it started in one section of it, and then it seems to spread across the rest of the entire pile. It seems like it's making its way through the entire thing because we can see burned out portions of it from where we're at. I can't see the sky pictures, but it looks like it's on an entire different pile. I can't see how big this is, but again, it's just as fierce as it was early this morning. But something else we've been watching too is out here at the steel recycling facility. I can imagine what kind of different compounds, different things they have out here, because we saw white flames earlier. As you know, some things burn differently, so the color of the flames will differ depending on what's exactly is burning out here. But Hillsborough County Fire Rescue says they're still waiting on that bulldozer right now. They're trying to get that in place to try to break this pile apart, because they say that's what's going to make this fire more manageable to fight eventually. And I don't know if a photographer can see that white flames on the left side of your screen there. Again, that's the different compound that we were talking about that's burning in this, because we don't exactly know what is burning here. We do know there's steel here, but we don't know if there's anything else here. Again, firefighters say that they don't know what caused this fire. All they know is they got a call about 4:15 this morning about a fire, and as you can see now, it's definitely affecting a lot of people because this smoke trail just seems to be going on for miles. So firefighters again spraying this entire thing with water, and as you were saying, Dan, it seems like this thing is just burning out of control right now. So definitely trying to get a good hold on that. But we're still speaking with investigators and Hillsborough County Fire Rescue spokespeople to learn out the latest, what we have. And again, of course, we'll be keeping you posted with the latest as we have been since this first started. Dan?
All right, thanks. Rob Munoz reporting live for us in Port Sutton. Dia?
Well, scientists are now examining the first recovered fragments of that giant meteorite that exploded over Russia on Friday. The rocks were found on the edge of a giant hole in a frozen lake. That hole is believed to have been created by the meteorite. Authorities have called off the search for space debris that may have fallen into the frigid waters, but that's not stopping amateur explorers from scouring the countryside for their own fragments, which could be worth thousands of dollars.
This morning, the U.S.-led international coalition in Afghanistan says a raid last week in the eastern part of the country killed an insurgent who was responsible for a 2012 insider attack that claimed the life of an American soldier. NATO on Monday identified that insurgent. Meanwhile, in South America this morning, Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez has returned home to Venezuela after more than 2 months of medical treatment in Cuba following cancer surgery. This is a photo I pulled off the BBC website. The Venezuelan leader there, flanked by his 2 daughters. Chavez tweeting on his Twitter account this morning that he arrived in Venezuela, and he says he will continue treatment in his own country.
It is 6:41 now. Don't change the channel. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you why researchers say taking control of your remote control could go a long way in shaping your child's behavior.
Plus, we're continuing, of course,